Anyone else very disappointed with Freeform? I was so incredibly excited for Freeform to launch because I love collaborating on projects with people for all types of things. It felt clunky to always be using different apps for different things. And I thought Freeform would be a great combination of other Apple apps with functionality from Notes, Keynote, Numbers, etc. But after spending this week trying to collaborate with my partner on a house we're building, layouts, floor plan, dimensions, lists, etc. in Freeform, I find myself disappointed over how much is lacking. I'm hoping Apple adds a lot more power and functionality in the future. Primarily, I would love the ability to change the dimensions of shapes like one can do in Numbers, Keynote, Pages. Change background color, grid type, etc. Hold down hand-drawn lines shapes and have them snap into the shape. Snap hand-drawn lines or shapes to the grid. Be able to select more than just hand-drawn lines. Be able to select move, scale, rotate duplicate groups of objects. Be able to lock objects. Have an object tree sidebar. Have settings or preferences. Curious what thoughts you all have. I actually find it very useful and hope it takes off. It is a version 1.0 of a product. But for simple things, it's really quite useful. Send someone an image with a note, over here, and without any non-default software or experience, they can change the arrow and say, no, over here. It's basic functionality that can be built upon. I just hope people don't dismiss the practical usage of it because it's not the entire Adobe Creative Suite. You can lock objects, press the dots. I would agree, but Freeform is an attempt of information collaboration with bits borrowed from popular apps. It's version 1 and still improving with feedback. Let the Freeform team know with feedback. I bet they would love some. Honestly, whatever shortcomings this first iteration has are more than made up for by the integration across devices and seamless collaboration with other Apple users. I'm actually designing a new place as well. And I'm considering doing my scaled work in the Concepts app. Freeform seems better suited for interior design and more conceptual work. But I'll know more once I sink my teeth into it. I'd love better performance for older iPads as my Pro starting getting sluggish. Went back to Notability. You can do all of these. The ability to change the dimensions of shapes like one can do in Numbers, Keynote, Pages. Be able to select more than just hand-drawn lines. Be able to select move, scale, rotate duplicate groups of objects. Be able to lock objects. It feels like a child's version of Miro. Nah, I'm perfectly whelmed. Yes, I just don't think I have a use for it. I would like it better. And use it a lot more. If I could Freeform Draw on the Mac. It boggles my mind why that's only possible on iPhone or iPad. Freeform will continue to be useless for a lot of people until Apple adds support for Android and Windows, which I doubt they'll ever do. No point in trying to collaborate if half your friends' family coworkers can't use it. I haven't even opened it. I'll give it a go when my headset arrives later this year. IDK deleted it as soon as I updated. I personally just didn't need it, so why take up space? I think it has a terrible name to begin with. Freeform is a network streaming services owned by ABC. Lol. I immediately deleted the app after the update as it offered me zero functionality as it is redundant with so many other apps I already use. Keyboard shortcuts. Since I have been using Concepts app for the past couple of years, I find Freeform very limiting. Almost rudimentary. Yeah, Freeform is just so very basic. And not really all that great anyway. And it's not even that good as a minimal whiteboarding tool. It's not super fast to use. I had performance issues using it on my 2018 iPad Pro. Heated up my iPad noticeably. Battery drained fairly quickly. And it froze a couple of times as the canvas got larger. I like it for the versatility but hope Apple will continue to optimize its performance. I think it's meant to be as simple as using pen and paper. The only thing I like to see is Apple implementing double tap to undo, triple to redo like it is in Procreate and Adobe Apps Illustrator, Fresco, Photoshop. I mean, it's missing a simple highlighter pen. Yes, I know the weird paint tube thing can do something similar. I'm disappointed with many things with my iPhone and iOS etc. lately. I really like it for large whiteboard style note taking. Don't like the performance degradation on my M1 iPad Air though. As I keep using it, it gets weirdly warm and laggy. Hopefully it doesn't go the way of clips.